Right, so I'm just playing through and I've had a nice little surprise. We've been offered the Šibenik job, which is in Croatia, Hrvatska. I've never managed in Croatia, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of appealing, even though it's a step up in the terms of competition reputations, just because Croatian's first league is higher than the Italian Serie B, but it might not be a step up in terms of team. And I'm just looking at them, and they've got minus 10 goal difference, so something's not quite right at Šibenik. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a tempting one. It's tempting. So they want make the most of set pieces and sign players under the age of 23 that I can do. Minimum da bra bra bra. Finish mid-table, reach Croatian quarter final of the Croatian Cup, and then become established. Cool. Yeah, mid-table. 418k. I mean, it's not that much more than we've been given at Cesna, but I just feel like we've got a stronger team that we've built at Cesna. I mean, happy. That's that. The Šibenik job. Let's see. Let's see. You know that saying, as one door closes, another one opens? Well, wah, 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 to the Šibenik job, but hello to the Gornik job in Poland. So it was a nice surprise. I'm not gonna lie, it was a nice surprise after getting completely backhanded by the Croatians at Šibenik. Still slightly salty about that one, but yeah, like I said, as one door closes, another one opens, or another two open. But hell, even another three may open. But yeah, we'll we'll get to it. I might be hiding a little something, something. But yeah, we've got you can see here the ongoing Polish job at Górnik. It's in the first division of Poland. They're not doing all that great, and the reputation isn't as good as who is it, Cesna, the club we're at currently. Which I was just looking through the kind of teams needing a manager, and I fancied Poland, honestly. I know one of my first jobs, I could have gone to Poland and I didn't. I went to Cesna, which I don't regret in the slightest. But now I feel like our time at Cesna's coming to an end. And yeah, the next one, there you go. And another door, another lovely Turkish kebab filled door has opened in the form of Kashim Pasha. I hope that's how you say it, Kashim Pasha. They're not doing all that great, and to be perfectly honest, I think they might actually get relegated because they are some points off I think the 17th place team in Turkey, or safety basically in Turkey. But again, it was another one I'm kind of feeling. I'm liking it. I honestly would not be opposed to going to Turkey, even though this probably would be a bit of a redemption mission, kind of having to build everything from scratch again, which most likely we would get relegated, other than a massive kind of comeback like we did with Cesna in our first season, to be fair. But I think this would take even more doing. Um, like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to this in the slightest. To be fair, I might. If it gets offered, then it would be a tough kind of thing to say no. But we'll see. We'll see where this leads us, and it leads us into our third door. In the shame of Arsenal, not the Arsenal we all know and love, I guess. Arsenal Tula in the Russian Premier League, who are a mid-table team. I'm not opposed to these clubs that are kind of approaching me. I wouldn't mind Turkey, I wouldn't mind Poland, I wouldn't mind Russia. I've always wanted to manage in those teams, but in those countries even. But to be fair, I haven't managed in that many countries, so anything's a kind of bonus. And I feel like our time at Cesna is coming to an end. Unfortunately, things have well, I'll show you. I'll show you how things have been going, but it's been a lot better. And yeah, just something I want to throw in this next little clip here. And they approached us. They approached us. So, what do you think we did? What do you think we did? Dun, dun, dun. We delayed it. We delayed it because there's other clubs, and yes. Easy now. I hope you enjoyed that long, kind of extended intro clip there with fun-filled job interview potential and new forthcoming ventures in our unemployed to untouchable series thingamabob. But yeah, since the last time you've seen us, it's been a lot better since I showed you all that red. You ready? You ready for this? Check this out. Bam! Look at that. I mean, granted, there's friendlies in there. Let me just remove that. But still, bam! Look at that. Let's ignore the reds. Let's ignore the reds. But honestly, this new counter-attacking formation has done us absolute wonders. So you saw that last Fiorentina game, which I didn't expect anything from, and we got something from. We got something from. The next game we followed it up against Entella. We absolutely smashed them again, and then the next kind of couple of games I thought, we're back to our good old selves that we know, losing and reds and all that nasty stuff. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't to be. We followed it up with a cracking 3-0 against Livorno, and then a couple of draws against Perugia and Chievo. I said I was going to come back for this Pescara game. I didn't, so sue me. But again, that was another cracking 3-0 win. And then the month of January has just been absolutely brilliant, to be perfectly honest. Couple of draws, couple of wins. I can't describe this. Just a really massive win against top of the table. 2-0 Benevento. We just outclassed them. We genuinely just outclassed them. And going into it, I was quietly confident, just because of our form in the recent games and the new tactical switch up. It's just been working wonders. The next one against Cremonese was just a 1-1. The game after that, Venezia, and then the last game we've played was a 2-2 against Vicenza. The tactic's been working. I've tweaked it here and there, but it's been working, and I've been really happy with it, considering we've had injuries all over the shop. Colombo's been out for the best part of about 3 months with a torn hamstring. Then Gabriele Gori got injured, and so did Mr. Cesna. He's recently just come back within the last couple of games to the squad, but yeah, I've had to use Tuminello, which it's not been fun. I signed him, and I mean, looking at those stats, he's not horrible. He's not horrible, let's be honest, but he's not been putting in the work. He has not been putting in the work. And then you can see we've just had injuries scattered, just generally scattered around. You can see a few players down there. The transfer window has been and gone. Let me show you who's gone out. Just the one, I think it is. Blomqvist, who's gone. He was a punt, I think, last January. I brought him in, 10 appearances, 6.66. Devil's number, horrible. And he was like the devil. He was absolutely rubbish. Wouldn't have bothered. And then I kind of had a bit of... I thought I was going to have the same thing with another kind of Scandinavian centre-back that I saw. Brought him in on trial. He looked... I mean, come on. He looks decent. No, come on. He looks absolutely decent, doesn't he? And then I was just really umming and ahhing. Should I get him? Should I not get him? We were a little bit lacking in the centre back department, so I just kind of pulled the plug on it. And 1 game, 1 goal, 7.3 rating. He's already better than Blomqvist, so no doubt about him. He's a world beater. Next kind of arrow. And then the next couple of players were just a bit of squad depth that I brought in on deadline day, lastminute.com. We brought in Melvin Mabungu. Do you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Alan Jabana. You know that one-dimensional, I'll run at you and try and score yeah, we've just brought in another one of those at striker. The next one is Julian von Moos, another striker who can double up on both wings. So nice bit of squad depth if you ever play with wingers, but mainly brought him in for that striker role. Again, he's a little bit one-dimensional, but he can do a little bit more than Mabungu. And then the last player that we brought in was Joaquin. Again, just a bit of squad depth. He can play on both wings if and when we need him. Our wingers, they've not been too bad, especially the right mids. They've not been too bad, not been too great. So Joaquin just brings in a little bit of fighting spirit. But the next game, it seems a bit redundant because we see him on the way out of Cesna. But I mean, I'm not really leaving him in a horrible situation, if you ask me. We're doing pretty good considering that massive ugly red patch of form, but we're still gonna give it all. We're not gonna down tools. So yeah, the next game I've come back for Frosinone, and I think this should kind of cement us in the division. I'm gonna be really shocked if we don't beat Frosinone now. Completely shocked. I'm just putting all my new signings on the bench, get rid of all this, out with the old, in with the new. Look how many injuries we've still got. That's horrible. But yeah, who else do I want to put in? I've been a little bit ruthless at my centre. I can't find that one player that tickles my fancy in this deep lying playmaker role. But yeah, I'll try. I'll give him a go. I'll give Ferrai a go since everybody else has had a go and they've not been doing too well. Let's give them all numbers. You can have 23, you can have 27, and you can have... Funny. I'm funny.
Giggity, 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 ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Defenders. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Come on, boys. Football is a funny old game. First in the Serie B form table. I mean, it's turned itself right around. It has completely turned itself right around. And then I'm just going to change one thing pretty much straight away, is going wider, because they're playing 3-5-2. They're going to pack the middle, and we've already given them a... I genuinely thought that went in. And I can't believe we were that sloppy. And I've never... Oh, we just hit the bar. I can't believe we were that sloppy from kickoff and nearly conceded a goal within like 10 seconds or something ridiculous. I've never seen that in my life. It's probably been one of the quickest goals I've ever conceded. But yeah, they're through again. And it's only down to a brilliant tackle from whoever got their big old toe in the way then. We're getting peppered. Good job, Fruchtals there. If it wasn't down for Fruchtal, we wouldn't be anywhere near this game. We're dead and buried, and it's only 9 minutes 30 seconds in. Maldini with a, let's call it a decent effort. Yeah, it wasn't decent. It wasn't at all. But I don't want to hurt his feelings. We're only 9 minutes in. Again, with just another long highlight. Another long old highlight. And they're banging it around us. Between two players mainly. Right. Done. I'm going to shout at him. A lot of highlights in this game. Only 15 minutes in. And mainly for Frosinone, which I don't like. Counter. Go on, boys. Do what we're good at. Counter attack, and the highlight just ended there. Never mind. Okay, shut up. That was an interesting 20 something minutes. And then after that, nothing's happened. So, come on, boys. Bit of encouragement. Let's get it going. Let's get these counter-attacks working, because that's all we seem to be good at. That solid defensive base and our one big toe bung up top. And those testing crosses. I've put low crosses on just because we're not the tallest up front. I think Caterano changes that now because I think he's about 6 foot, but still, we were a lot taller with what does that even make sense? When Colombo's playing, he's a little bit more quick, so we want the low crosses just for him to get his toe in on the end of it instead of having to jump up for no reason when he probably won't get on the end of it. We've got a corner, make something of it. No, we can't. And they've picked up the ball. Hopefully they don't get a counter on us, and they don't. Fructal played it there to Ferrai, who's tried to find Caterano, but he's not found him. Still got the ball, luckily, and he's looking for Caterano again. And he's found the side netting. So, yeah. It's been very wasteful, this game. It has been absolutely wasteful. I'm not happy. All we've seemed to have done is get like a bunch of yellow cards in this game and get a flipping injury. Right, let's give Joaquin his debut and we'll get Ricci on. We've got someone else. Alright, I want to try one of these new strikers. It's like a toy. I want to try one of these new strikers that I've got. Right, let's get on. Who should we get on? Let's get on Von Moose. It's like his name. His name just sounds like he's got him a 90th minute winner. We'll go a little bit more positive as well. And they've scored Marcelo Trotter. I think he used to play for Fulham. Throwback. How are you gonna do me like that? The team I support, you're gonna do me that dirty. We can't have done all that magic stuff off camera and then the one time I come and record a video, we're gonna lose 1-0 to 19th place. Boys, come on now, just don't. Right, I need to do that. I need to do that. We need to go higher up. We need to tighter marking, push higher up, push higher up. We need to go attacking. We need to get some more. We need to get some more attacking prowess. That's what we need. And not some throw-ins in our own half, which I don't like. Unless we do some tiki-taka fun. No. You just cut my sentence short. No. Yeah. It was never going to happen, was it? Let's be honest. Whenever you have a throw-in your own half, it's never going to go swimmingly. And then just knocking it around us like we're just little children. Ruchtel's pulled out a decent save. And he's somehow managed to carry it out of play for a corner for them. Show your working 6-mark question. How have you done that? Right, that's what I thought. Go on, boys. Very attacking. Right, we've got a highlight straight away. And it's their highlight. Because Fructal apparently doesn't know the difference between yellow and white. Right, good. Counter. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How's Von Moose? He's been on for what? 7 minutes. He's already got a yellow. Come on. Give it to Maldini, son. Or Ricci. Or somebody. Yeah, that's not my player. Another player who can't tell between yellow and white. Are they all colourblind? We've got colourblind players. Right, boys. Come on. No. No. It's not happening. We've got how much? Right, massive throw-in. Let's get that on someone's head. He's got it on someone's head, but it's just colourblind again. Is this our team? How am I gonna have to take you all Specsavers, get some eyes tested, and they've cleared it off the line. That could have been another goal for Rode Gregerson, I think his name is. I can't remember exactly. It's Rode Gregerson. That's proper Scandinavian. That is proper full-on butch Scandinavianness. We've got 4 minutes to salvage something. I can't believe I've done all that fun stuff off camera. Not got any of it recorded. And the first game I come back to show you, we're taking a pounding from 19th place Frosinone. That's absolutely ridiculous. Unless Von Moose saves us. Come on, son, he's through. He's through. He's tucked it. What a guy. What an absolute man. Julian Von Moose. Moose. The Moose. That's a new name. The Moose. He's taken it from our area. Let me just change that before I forget and we get caught. I'll probably settle for the point now. I won't be greedy. It's a bit stupid, isn't it? You know, I'm playing 19th place and I'm saying, hey, I'll settle for that point unless we get something. No. You do that Burdenelli. You managed to pick up some 99 pace from somewhere. Header. Oh, what a save from the keeps. Oh, cracking stop from keeps. I'm still reeling over that goal. That was among all the trash talking I've done this game, slamming my team and whatnot. That was an absolutely cracking goal from Von Moose. I mean, 1-1 against Frosinone. I don't feel like my head was in it. I feel like I was just commentating on mooses and other general things. But yeah, where does that leave us? I think that leaves us, should leave us still kind of mid-table. Yep, cracking stuff. Yep, cracking stuff. Yeah, 14th. I think we've dropped down one position, but what are we, 6 points clear of Livorno in 18th, so we're not in that relegation kind of scrap yet, but I think even if I did leave Cesna, this shouldn't be in any form of danger of going down, just because of the team, the position. They've got it covered. They've got it covered. So yeah, normally I'd be saying what game we'd be back for next, but who knows if I'm even gonna be here. It might be a which club wants me special, where do I go? I asked the commentators, viewers, everyone who wants to kind of get their point across, where do I go? So we'll call it for, you know, Fiorentina again, maybe Crotone, Fiorentina time, but if a job opportunity offer comes up earlier, then we'll be back for that. We'll definitely be back for that. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Our time at Cesna seems to be coming to an end, and it's sad. It is sad. I'm not going to lie to you, because it's been a journey, but you never know what can happen in the world of football. That's the beauty of it. In a bit.